Good morning, guys. It is Monday, and as you guys know, today is chest, shoulders, and tries, our push day. Should be a great day today, but guys, like I always tell you, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you haven't already, please put the notification bell up as well so you can be notified every time I post. And also, if you enjoy my content, please comment as well, because, you know, if you comment, you like, and you subscribe, it's going to push that through the algorithm so other people can see my channel. So please do that, but let's get right into it. I'm going to show you guys what I'm eating for breakfast and all that good stuff. So, of course, we're going to start our day off with water. Always start our day off with water because we haven't drank water for 9 hours because we were sleeping fasted. So start off the day with water so you're always getting hydrated in the morning or whenever you wake up. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty tired. Not because I didn't get enough sleep or anything, but sometimes I take melatonin to make sure I go to bed on time, and sometimes the melatonin just kind of makes me, you know, lag in the morning. So hopefully this wears off pretty soon, but I am definitely tired. Good morning, guys. I'm very tired, and breakfast is the usual: eggs. We got turkey sausage, and we have some protein waffles, as you guys can see. And of course, as always, I'm gonna put on some sugar-free syrup on top, add some flavoring. I'm exhausted. For a healthy snack, we had a clean protein bar, some protein yogurt, and an apple for high fiber and high protein. All right, guys, today should be a great fucking day today. I got a lot of energy. I'm ready to get into it. As you guys know, we are on the treadmill, 15% incline, 2.5 miles per hour. We are going to be on here for about 10 minutes. And then we're going right into our push day. It's going to be heavier chest and tries. Of course, we're going to hit our delts as well, but it's a chest focused day, so let's get it. 10 minutes. All right, guys, we're going to do some incline camera bar press over there. And since it is, as you guys know, chest and tricep dominant, paired with some tricep push downs. We're not going to go super heavy. I'm going to try to get between 10 to 12 reps, maybe more, 3 to 4 sets. So let's get into it, shall we? We're doing a warm up. I just want to start off with some real shit, guys. And it's just about, you know, the craft that you're, you know, crafting. I love this YouTube stuff. I love content creating. And I have a lot of passions, a lot of things that I enjoy doing, a lot of things that I love doing. But the thing about it is, guys, whatever you do, there's going to be days you don't feel like doing it. There's going to be days that you don't feel like getting up and recording, or feel like going to the gym, or feel like taking out the trash, or doing whatever you need to do to reach your goals. But the important thing is to just do it and be consistent. The main factor behind success is being consistent and just doing it. You are never always going to feel like doing what you want to do, but consistency and discipline, which discipline is, you know, doing what you need to do every time, all the time. It's just about staying consistent, guys. I am currently recording this right now. I honestly did not feel like recording this because, you know, I'm just tired from the day, wore out from the day. But, you know, I understand that. I have people who watch my content. I understand that, you know, I want to continuously, you know, gain a following, gain subscribers, gain views, gain likes. You know what I'm saying? So in order for me to continue to do that, I have to be consistent. I have to do this when I don't feel like doing it. There's days I'm excited to do this. There's some days I just don't feel like doing it, but guess what? I'm not going to make an excuse. I am just going to do it, guys. And whatever you want to do in life, just do it and stay consistent, because, you know, tomorrow's not promised. That the more you chip away at the thing you're trying to do, the closer you get to that goal. And as many times as you stop, you're stopping your progress. So, you know, I want to just open up and say, guys, keep doing it. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, stay on the grind, you know, continuously working your ass off to reach that goal that you deserve to get to. But just realize, it's not always about how you feel. It's about getting the job done. And I guarantee you're going to feel a lot better after you know, fulfill that task that is the obstacle to your success. So that's all I want to say starting off for today's video, but let's get into our workout, shall we? today's workout, it was pretty decent. I'm happy that I'm doing the 20% incline with the camera bar pressing. Just great stimulus for growth and hypertrophy. Getting a great stretch with the combination of those two hitting my entire chest. So I'm happy with that. And then, pairing it with the tricep push down is great because today is a tricep and, chest focused day. And, I'm trying to get a decent amount of reps with these today. I'm not really going super duper heavy with the triceps, as I mentioned before, but, taking our time on the way up, locking, going down, getting that stretch of our triceps right there. Looking pretty damn good, feeling pretty damn good. Got a great amount of sleep, great amount of food. So, feeling phenomenal, I'm not gonna lie, but what I'm saying? I'm trying to find ways to be more efficient, more effective in the gym and not spend so much time in the gym, because you don't need that much time in the gym, as much time as you believe you do, especially with lifting weights. And I want to say for this last set, it's my lightest set because I always do drop sets. I'm not locking out right now all the way at the top. I'm kind of keeping my elbows slightly bent just so, I can focus on my chest and not use my triceps to push up all the way. So prioritizing chest, as you guys can see. If you're really trying to prioritize chest, don't lock out all the way and go kind of like 2/3 of the way up. And then when I start to fail a little bit, then I'll start to lock out. But still keeping our arms slightly bent for that chest. And we're about to really start to fail. So we had to lock out there and rack it because damn, that shit burned the fucking pecs out. And then here we go, our last set of our tricep push downs. Trying to murk these mother suckers right here. As you guys can see, I'm going up past my head just to get that full lengthening portion of the lift. Put it higher than your arms. And it's okay to slightly bend over just a little bit, just to brace yourself for more weight. But since I'm lifting lighter than usual, I don't necessarily need to do that at all. So that's how what we're doing. But as you guys see, starting to struggle to get it down. So we're close to failure, taking our time, because the most important reps are the failure reps, or the reps closest to failure for growth, because that's where most of the, damage is happening. And let's move on. All right, guys, next up, I'm gonna do some over the head seated tricep extensions, and then we're gonna pair it with some dumbbell flies for our pecs, 3 or 4 sets. Really trying to get a great stretch on these, and then we'll move on to most likely delts. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another chest exercise, but we'll be done with triceps just because we already have a pressing movement and overhead movement to really hit all the heads of our triceps. So let's finish. As you guys saw last week, these pec flies with dumbbells were a great option for me to switch some things up. They're feeling pretty good. I'm going to figure out a way to change the top portion of the lift, because you're really not doing anything right there. That's not really doing anything for your chest. So I think next week, when I try this next chest day, I'm going to do like a fly into a press. I'm going to look up some videos and see how to do that. But, I don't want to waste my energy going all the way up for no reason, just to, go back down and get that stretch. So I'm gonna figure out a different variation of these flies for our pecs. But yeah, this feels pretty good. I started off with 30s today. Was a pretty good change. I definitely can go heavier, but as you guys start to do something new, you want to work your way into things. You don't want to just jump into something and go super duper heavy. So that's not what we're going to do. But here we go with our overhead tricep extensions. And I just love these. I just love these because it gives you the overhead variation, like doing a skull crusher or, standing tricep overhead extension. But since you're seated, you can spend more energy on actually focusing on your triceps, and then the cable keeps that constant tension on those triceps as well. The only thing that's annoying about this exercise is you have to pull up a bench to the cable and then get the attachment, and then make sure that the incline is perfect, make sure the seat is perfect, make sure the weight is perfect, make sure the angle is perfect. So it does take more time to set this exercise up than just an ordinary skull crusher, JM press, or overhead tricep extension. So I will say that it takes about 5 minutes to do that, but once you get set up, it's a great exercise. But if you have time, you can do it. But if you don't have time, you can do the other variations of overhead tricep extension just to make sure you get that tricep stretched out pretty well. Doesn't really matter, but I just do like switching things up in the gym. And as you guys can see, I'm really going down very, 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 very slow, not rushing the damn thing. Really taking our way, taking, our time on the way down just to really open up our pecs and really get that great stretch. You can do this inclined if you want to. That's a great option too. But like I said, I'm working my way into this exercise again, so that's why we're doing it lying, and it feels pretty good. And you can have your arms like fully straightened out. You can have your arms fully or slightly bent too. Doesn't really matter. In my opinion, whatever feels most comfortable for you is the best option for that. And then here we go, the next set of tricep extension. One thing I did change was I put the thing a little bit lower just so I could stretch back a little bit more. But I will say, if you kind of arch your back a little bit, which you're not really supposed to do, you're going to start getting some pec activation a little bit, since just to warn you guys and let you know. So you might feel a little bit of pec activation, but it's all good. Like I can see you, like somebody doing this, like, when you do, I forgot what it's called, like the overhead, like pullovers, like a dumbbell. I can see somebody doing that with a cable, and it gives you great pec activation. But some people hit their chest more, some people hit their lats more. But for this, it hits my triceps pretty well. But I don't know. I think everybody's a little bit different. But as you guys can see, struggling on the way down, still getting that stretch at the bottom. Then here we go, third set of our pec flies. And I'm just trying to give you guys different variations of camera angles just to see it. I should have screwed up a little bit, but it's all good. But you can kind of see from this angle what it looks like going down, stretch, going down as far as comfortably possible, not trying to go down. Like if it's like uncomfortable for you, like your shoulders hurt or something hurts, if you continuously go down and it doesn't feel comfortable, then don't do it. But you can just go down as far as you can comfortably. Like of course there's gonna be some discomfort because the weight is kind of pulling on your pecs a little bit. But if it like hurts, then stop there, and go further up. Just go as far as you possibly can. And then over the time, when you really focus on lengthening the portions, your muscles do become more elastic, they become more flexible. So your range of motion does become better over time. That's why it is a great option to focus on, lengthening that muscle, because it helps with injury, like preventing injury, helps with muscle growth, and it helps with range of motion all in all. So that's why I think it's important to, really focus on lengthening. It's more than just growing a muscle. It's about that muscle being more elastic. And, you never know what situation you might be in, like you fall or something like happens. And since your muscle's more elastic, it's more flexible, it might not tear versus some other people who muscles aren't as elastic. They might tear it or, pull it or harm it. So that's just another great option. And then you doing it like this, you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of time stretching or doing static stretching if you don't really need to, because you're doing a lot of the static stretching kind of with your weights. So it is very important to really consider doing really decent amount of lengthening exercises within your programming. And as you guys can see, I kind of got tired of going up, so I'm not going all the way up anymore. I'm just going far enough that I can get a great stretch on my pecs, because I'm just tired of wasting my energy and time going all the way up. So we're kind of holding it a little bit longer on the way down, about 2 seconds or so. And then when we get to our last set, our last rep, we're going to hold it for at least 10 seconds. And it's going to fucking hurt. And I think we're about to get there pretty soon. But, still taking our time, going very, very, very slow. And boom, you can kind of see my pecs pretty pumped up when I'm going up a little bit. How many times? I don't know how many reps I got left. Let's see. Maybe like 3. And one more. And then, not gonna lie, shit killing me. We went from 30s to 15s. That's why we're able to do a lot more reps this time. That's, half of the actual weight. And I think, here we go. We're holding it for 10 seconds. And that shit hurt. And there we go. The last set of our overhead tricep extensions. And the reason why I love using the Easy Bar is because it gives you just, a great amount of options for your hand placement. You can put your hands wider. You can put your hands really close in. You can put your hands kind of in a neutral grip where a little divot is right there. So it just gives you, you know, at least 3 or 4 different grip options when you use this attachment. So, you know, consider using your standard Easy Bar. It just gives you great variety with your training, depending on whatever you're doing. For your triceps, your biceps, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we're starting to struggle a little bit, but still taking our time, trying to stretch out those tries as much as possible, going behind our head. And from my face, as you guys can see, that shit fucking hurts. But I'm gonna keep, you know, asking for more. I'm gonna keep pushing the limit, keep trying to go to failure. And that was our last set. Go slow. And that's it. All right, guys. For our shoulder/delt exercise, we're gonna do some high raise machine, and then we're gonna superset that with some standing shoulder press machine, just to really kill our delts real quick. It's good, like I always say, to, you know, if you want to do a superset for the same muscle group, do a compound movement, and then also do an isolation movement as the second exercise. It doesn't really matter which one you start with, but you know, that's a good way of doing things. You don't necessarily need to do 2 compound movements when you're supersetting things, just because you're gonna really fatigue really quickly, and this might be too much to recover from. So if you're gonna superset the same muscle, isolation movement, compound movement, it doesn't really matter. And you don't need to go to failure for each exercise. You can go to failure for one exercise, the first or the second, or, you know, go to failure for both, but you don't have to. So, and I just decided to do 2 exercises because, like I said, guys, it's a pec tricep focused day, so I don't necessarily need to really kill my delts that much or do as much volume, but I am, you know, trying to maximize the time that I have. So these sets are gonna be really quick, so I'm gonna tax the fuck out of these shoulder presses, and I'm going right into my side delt raises, and only having like 30s, not even 30 seconds, but like going right to the exercise right after. That's a superset, and then having like maybe 30 seconds to 45 seconds of a rest period between sets, just to really toast the shit out of our shoulders. But as you guys see, still going down slow, so giving myself a great range of motion, not really rushing it at all. Yes, I go heavy, but it's not important with growth. And here we go. I will say I did go, you know, probably heavier than I should have with the side raises, just because I am doing a superset of the same muscle. So I'm not gonna lie, this shit kind of was challenging right away, but you know, next time I would definitely go about 20 pounds lighter. But you know, still trying to force these reps up. And then here we go with some partial reps, because I can't get up anymore. So, you know, still trying to burn our delts. And then here we go, our last set of shoulder presses. And yes, I only did 2 sets each. That's 4 sets altogether for my delts, which is more than enough for the day. But, you know, still same mechanics, slow, taking our time, not rushing nothing. But I'm letting you know, guys, like, my shoulders are cooked. Doing it like this, they're cooked. Like, I couldn't do any more shoulder movement after this, even if I wanted to, because I worked so fast and went so fast with the reps. But as you got to see, I got them veins sticking out my neck. But here we go, last set of shoulders for today. And I definitely went like 20, 30 pounds lighter, but even still, this shit still was like, man, still fucking burning. You can kind of see the definition in my delts right now. And look at my face, I'm like, God damn, I gotta take a break. But I can't, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going all the way to failure. And this shit fucking hurts. I feel like people think I'm crazy when I train in the gym, because I'm definitely one of the hardest workers in the room. But sometimes I just go like way past failure. People probably look at me like, this guy is psycho. But partial rep. All right, guys, that was a quick one for shoulders, only 2 sets each. But since we only like rested for like 20, 30 seconds between each set, it was a quick burnout. My fucking delta on fire. I usually don't do that, but I'm running out of time, so we're about to do some cardio now. But all in all, chest was pretty pumped up. Shoulders feeling fucking good, and triceps feeling good. Yes, I could have done more, but it is what it is, you know. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's get on the Stairmaster and finish your cardio. I hate when I accidentally hit this goddamn fucking button. I already did 33 minutes, so we're not done yet quite. So let's just turn this bitch back on and finish our cardio. I hate when this shit happens, guys. Jesus Christ. I can't be the only one that fucking hits his button a lot when they're fucking doing the cardio machine, and it makes you want to stop. But we can't stop. We need more cardio. So, turn this back on right now. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Back on it. It's going slow right now, but I'm gonna turn it back up. All right, 20 minutes after we already did our 30 minutes. So that's 50 minutes all together on the Stairmaster. So as you guys can see, we're drenched. 50 minutes on the Stairmaster, sadly split up in 2 pairs, and then we did 10 minutes on the treadmill as a warm-up. So all together, as you guys know, it was 60 minutes of cardio. I'm pretty happy with the amount of cardio I was able to get today. Had a quicker push day than usual, but you know, we're still able to get some pretty good work in. So yeah, pretty good fucking day. Not gonna complain very much. I ate a ton of food over the weekend, so it definitely fueled me today with this workout, and work wasn't too intensive today. So, you know, all in all, pretty fucking good day. I'm probably gonna go for a walk if it's feeling decent outside, but if not, you know, we done working out, and I cannot wait for tomorrow's back and by day. So let's get out of here, get some grub, take a shower, and, you know, finish our day. Next meal is a Core Power drink, 42 grams of protein, and a feta egg white spinach wrap from Starbucks. You guys know I love this running around, so I needed something, and I wanted to make sure that it was actually healthy and not, you know, totally terrible. So high protein meal, not a lot of calories. This is, I think, about close to 500 calories, so not terrible. Man, I meal prepped these these drumsticks that I could not resist eating any. So I'm going to eat these as part of my dinner, but my dinner is lasagna, and I'm currently making it right now. So eat 2 of these for extra protein, right? And lastly, for dinner, we have some homemade lasagna.